We've been alerted often on the public health perils of creature of sync in our flesh clocks. Are we consuming in the order way for these daily rhythms, and could change our mealtimes manners increase our public health and assist us miss way? Which did you eat the night for lunch or dinner? The chances are it wasn't beefsteak and shavings, graham curry, or whatever else you might usually include for lunch. Yet several scientists trust consuming more than of our everyday amount of calories over in the day, and changing mealtimes over in general, could be nice for our public health. Down there's already a really old proverb, eat lunch love a tsar, dinner love a duke and lunch love a beggar, and I believe down there's several true in how, says Dr. Gerda Jar, a newcomer lecturer in dietary sciences at Tsar's School London. You may believe of the flesh watch as creature thing how determines while we sleeping. But in reality down there are clocks in practically each cage in the flesh. They assist main us for the day's tasks, such as a wake up in the night, by regulation bloodstream blood pressure, flesh heat and hormonal levels, amongst some things. Experts are now looking at if our consuming manners, consisting uneven mealtimes and consuming too deceased, are far of optimum for our domestic rhythms. Dr. Jar, who teaching chrononutrition, told, we include a flesh watch how determines how each 24 several hours every metabolism trial has an optimum period while thing should occur, how suggests how possessing a big food in the night is in fact, metabolically talk, not the order item to do since yours flesh is already twisting downward for the overnight. Dr. Jonathan Johnston, female readers in chronobiology and integration physiological at the College of Surrey, told though teaching propose our bodies are less than nice at handling meal in the night it was not yet understood why the is. One theoretical is how he's related to the flesh's capacity to spend power. Down there's a slight bit of prior testimony to propose how the power you use to trial a food, you use more than of it in the night compared in if you eat in the night. Correctly incite the connection among while we eat and our public health is essential, Dr. Johnston says, since it could include big implications for help to gear the adiposity plague. If we can go up in consultation to tell, so in fact you don't definitely include to changing so lot which you take, but if you fair changing while you take, how slight thin modify might in himself be a very essential portion of how human beings can enhance public health through community, he says. For the timings of our meals could as well include implications for human beings in violated flesh clocks, such as change workers, who are alleged to do up on 20% of the labor, Dr. Johnston says. PET teaching includes shown how consuming at specific times can assist set daily rhythms, and now study is looking at if the applies to human beings too much. In a research of 10 men, Dr. Johnston found how delay their mealtimes by 5 several hours obviously displaced a biologic token of their flesh clocks. Time it was a little research, Dr. Johnston told it offered how consuming at particular times could shape portion of a policy to assist human beings manage in a violated flesh watch, thing how has been shown to be especially detrimental for public health. So should we all begin consuming over? Experts say down there are a lot of questions how requirement answering machine. For sample, which are the optimal times to eat and escape meal? How is the struck by our own person flesh watch types, be it night joke, overnight owl, or thing in among? And are down there foods how are especially bad to eat at specific times? Both of Dr. Johnston and Dr. Pott told the testimony offered we should be overwhelming more than of our amount of calories over in the date, for sample by manufacturing dinner the largest food. Yet, Professor Alexandra Johnston, a dietitian who is now start to research in the box of chrononutrition, is lightly more than careful. She says how time down there are teaching show how changing our meal times over might increase our public health, she'd love to see a more clear explain of which's challenging the. But she hopes upcoming study can show the conduct to precise guide for human beings about while to take.